When you first begin a match, there are a variety of ways to approach your game. Your early game approach will have a large impact on how the late game plays out. So let's discuss what some of these approaches are. The first one is the cautious approach. When a match starts, you often won't immediately know who the killer is, which can put you at a disadvantage if they find you first. So sometimes playing cautiously and learning who the killer is can be a good idea. You can also use this time to memorize the map layout. In this clip, because I played cautiously, I was able to learn who the killer was without putting myself at any risk, and I also learned where the nearby pallets, generators, and windows were located. The second way to start the game is by using the standard approach. You find the closest generator and immediately begin working on it. This is best used on maps where your lines of sight are obstructed and where it's difficult to determine the map layout, who the killer is, or where the killer may come from. For example, on the map The Game, because there are so many walls and two different floors to traverse, figuring out who the killer is or what the map looks like is more difficult than other maps. The many stairways also allow the killer to ambush survivors easily, so working on any generator is pretty risky. It's a better strategy to just get them done as quickly as possible. Sometimes while repairing your first generator, you'll find that the killer is using the Hex Ruin perk. You can best deal with this by performing a quick scan of your general area. Since every hex totem always spawns near a generator, you won't have to run far to see if the totem is near you. If you don't find it, you deal with the ruin skill checks normally, or perform generator tapping to skip the skill checks. This way, you still make repair progress while your teammates are checking the other areas of the map that would consume too much time for you to check yourself. This clip demonstrates how much time a player can waste while looking for the killer's rune totem. I spent the first 3 minutes of the game searching for it before discovering it was on the opposite end of the map, and even after I found it, you can see another teammate right beside me who would have cleansed it in the same amount of time I would have. My time would have been better spent completing generators instead. Another way to start the game is by generator sniping, or completing the highest value generator as quickly as possible. The most valuable generator is usually the one in the center of the map that the killer can patrol easily no matter where they are. Generator sniping is usually best done on maps where you have long lines of sight and can see the killer coming, or on small maps where the middle generator is crucial to preventing the triple generator strategy later in the game. Occasionally, your approach will be chosen for you by the killer. That is to say, you're the first survivor to be found. Depending on your playstyle, perks, and item you brought, you may either try to lose the killer or to provoke the killer to chase you so your teammates can complete generators. Whichever way you want to play it, just try not to get hooked. So thanks for watching. If you found my video helpful, make sure to subscribe for future content.